Growler got a gun. Now Growler's the adventurer. Hey, Growler here. Doing the introduction thingy. So here's what happened. Growler got rescued from Growler's Island. Now Growler has to go to work because they got one of these spacey shippy things, and now Growler's a janitor traveling the galaxies. Janitoring. So now I gotta get some work done. Growler don't know why Growler has to do it. Someone's gotta make money.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Growler. So yeah, here we are. We are playing Viscera Cleanup Detail, which I blame on Pause Unpause. I saw him playing this months ago and thought it looked interesting. But it's just one of those that I couldn't believe it would actually be fun to play, so I just never bought it. And then my younger son gave me some money to buy a new game to do for videos. And I finally broke down and bought this game and been playing a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun. So I thought, well, you know what? I ought to go ahead and use the game the way it was intended. And do so the way my son intended anyways, and do some videos for it. So here Growler is here. No, we're not ending Growler's Island, don't worry. That's just Growler being Growler. But here we are. Growler is now a janitor in space, cleaning things up. Now I'm skipping the ones I've already done. We'll come back to those later. But here we're starting out. We are on, let's see, a somewhat dilapidated oil refinery, which, as we know, was victim to a recent incident. Unknown mantis entities appear to have invaded from below the surface, where they were disturbed by the facility operations. They have almost certainly all been terminated by this point. Certainly, surely. I'm sure they're gone.
Growler has his doubts.
As always, company protocols stipulate that you should operate efficiently and with discretion.
Growler always has discretion.
Growler, you have discretion?
Uh-huh.
Growler, aren't you the one I saw on stage with a girl just like 2 weeks ago? The bouncers had to drag you out, Growler.
Growler was being very discretion-ish.
Okay, whatever, Growler. Anyways, he's supposed to be quick and efficient and clean things and all that good stuff. Like I said, I played about 4 games of this, and so I've got sort of a routine down here. So we've got our scanner, which scans for filth. I guess this body is very filthy. We may have to clean that up. And log, which I can't read because the type's too small, and we have mom. And what I like to start off doing is finding where everything is. So Growler, I need you to go out, and there's an incinerator, a slosh bucket dispenser, and a bin dispenser. So go and find those.
Oh, sure. Make Growler do all the work. Growler's always doing all the work. What's this thing?
Oh, that's your time clock, Growler. Don't forget where that is. We'll need that. Sorry about that. I had to mute so I could cough. Okay, so yeah, try not to step on the bodies, Growler.
I bet there were scientists here. Scientists always making a mess, and then Growler has to clean it up. Here's your slosh-o-matic. Here's your bin dispenser. What a load. There's a thingamabobby. Sky is green. Growler don't think the sky should be green. The ground should be green. The sky should be blue.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop making a mess. Oh, there's that gun right there. Growler, pick that up.
Alright, Growler got a gun. Now Growler's the adventurer. Who's gonna get their legs chopped off? Growler, Growler.
Growler, calm down. It's for repairing bullet holes. Growler?
You mean this gun don't blow things up?
No, it doesn't blow things up.
Growler don't want it.
We'll need it later, Growler. That's fine. Just leave it right there. And we got a lift, too. Let's move that. Try not to destroy anything while moving it, Growler. There we go. Much better. Okay. And then here's our furnace. Incinerator. That's what it is. Okay, so... Oh, and here's our dispenser. Great. We're dispensing lights and things. And first aid kits, which we will need to resupply all the first aid kits here. So I think that's everything. We got our time clock, our dispensers, our little vending thing here, and our incinerator. And we also found our bullet repair gun and a lift. So what we want to start with, Growler, and that one's probably too big. We want to start with picking up every... Oh, there's your broom. Pick your broom up. There we go. Alright. Again, I have to play with the broom. I haven't done much with it yet. First things first, start picking up all the large items and toss them in the incinerator.
Growler this, Growler that. Growler, clean up your room.
I didn't say anything about cleaning up your room.
Yeah, I'm sure that's coming. You just wait, pretty boy. I got an axe with your name on it.
Just put things in the incinerator, Growler. Quit arguing with me.
Make me want to go in the incinerator. There.
That's pretty good, Growler. Pick this big one up and just move it into the back.
Growler don't like science, you know.
Why not?
Always tinkering with the fabric of the universe. They're wizards. They see a thread in the fabric of the universe and they just gotta pull it. Gotta pull it. And the next thing you know, you got wiggly things coming out of the walls. People's arms and legs get torn off and all sorts of things.
Growler, I don't think that's how it works.
Really? Tell this guy. Them's his entrails. You see him? Entrails. The Growler's stuck cleaning it up. Growler should be making the entrails, not having to clean them up.
Yeah, but, you know, going around with an axe and drunk all the time is not a good, responsible way of living in modern society. I'm not sure that'll fit, Growler. Growler, I don't think it'll fit in there. Growler, I said it won't fit in there.
That's all you know, pretty boy. Growler frowned no. What's it say?
Okay, it's a plumbing inspector report, I guess. So we're being told to search the plumbing, supposedly for something alive. I don't know what the heck is going on, but this sucks. Do they think I enjoy crawling around in horrible greasy pipes covered in God only knows what? I just hope there's no sudden backwash like last week. Ew. Let's just, yeah, toss that in. No, get it in there. Alright, good. Okay, so that one, not the barrels. Those barrels will go good if you throw them in. Hopefully there's a place where we can put those. We'll look for that while we're out and about. Just stack them all together for now. You can put the exploding barrels in the... Pick it up, Growler.
Shut up. Growler was doing that.
You can put the exploding barrels in the incinerator, but they explode. which is sort of what exploding barrels do. I don't know if there's fuel in these or what, but they definitely go boom with great vigor. Now this littler stuff, if it wasn't so close to the incinerator, we'd get one of those bins and just pile them up on a bin and then bring them all to the incinerator. But since they're right here. So anyways, as I was saying, what I like to do... Throw stuff around, rather. What I like to do is... well, clear the area around... I like to find my machines that I need, first off. And I like to clear the area, especially around the incinerator, because you spend a lot of time going to the incinerator. And that way you're not... You don't have stuff in your way in terms of the big stuff, and you aren't tracking blood everywhere as you go back and forth to it. So speaking of which, let's go get a bucket and do some mopping, Growler.
Growler do this, Growler do that. Growler got to do all the work around.
Just do it. Oh my goodness. I may regret having brought Growler in on this. No, you gotta clean the mop. There you go.
Growler knows how to mop.
Well, then why are you just spreading the stuff around instead of cleaning?
I don't like this bucket.
See, you gotta do it right. That's all. There we go. See, it's getting nice and spick and span. You're doing a good job. So Growler's a little on the grouchy side. He was enjoying, you know, monsters on the island that he could tame and things like that. Now he's a janitor, so yeah, I can't really say that I blame him too much, but hey, we've got to make a living. We can't just, you know, hope that we'll find some food somewhere.
Worked on the island.
Well, yeah, but there was lots of stuff to eat on the island. Do you see anything to eat around here? Growler.
Growler meant to do that.
You meant to tip over your bucket.
That's right.
Alright, you say so. I'm not going to argue with you. Man, it seems like the progress we made has all been unprogressed. Oops. So, anyways, sorry to say, I really enjoyed this game. It strikes me as being a lot like railroads, and that it's something that it doesn't take a lot of thought. I mean, it does take some, but mostly it's just, you know, a nice, pleasant job where you know what you got to do. You go in and you do it, and you know, you get the sense of accomplishment when you're all done, but you don't have to particularly be awake for it or anything like that. I've been enjoying playing it. Well, you know, as I've said in other videos, I've been really tired lately. My sleep's been messed up. So it's been real nice. It's something I can do that I don't have to, you know, be horribly awake for. What's your idea, Growler?
How about I go sit there and not be awake and you do the mopping?
Would if I could, Growler. It's alright. This doesn't work that way. As far as you're concerned, I'm just a disembodied brain.
Disembodied big mouth, yeah.
Now, Growler, if it wasn't for me, where would you be?
On my island with Eek.
Well, we'll get you back there tomorrow. How's that?
So if I'm going back there tomorrow, why do I have to clean this stuff up?
Just do it, Growler. Oh my goodness. You are complaint today. Look, I let you write the scripts for Lance Starbolt.
I think that's the best work we've ever done together.
Yeah, I gotta say, Growler, you may be right there. I'm really enjoying Lance Starbolt. Well, I'm enjoying the series. I'm not so sure about Lance himself. Did you really find Lance in a soup kitchen?
Yep.
Wow. Did you even consider, like going to the Actors Guild and? Oh God, I just thought, is he actually a member of the Actors Guild?
Yep.
Really? Why was he in line? I guess acting is a tough career, It's not all big budget movies and stuff like that. Sometimes people gotta take the work they can get. Which should be a lesson that you should pay attention to here, Growler.
Someone's looking to have his knees chopped off.
Now, Growler, that sort of work is not appropriate in the modern workplace. We do not make threats or suggestive comments or anything like that towards our co-worker.
You ain't a co-worker, you're just a disembodied brain.
I thought I was a disembodied big mouth.
That too.
So you admit that I am a brain?
I admit nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you said after your trip to that elfin city. Whoa! Oh, that's right, there were entrails over here. Gotta pick those up and get them in the incinerator.
Growler knows the Growler's job. Don't be telling Growler's job. Growler this and Growler that. And what's this thingy?
That's a USB stick. Go back to the time clock.
This, that. Oh, there are bodies back here, right?
Yeah, it's only a surprise. Oh, goodness. Well, it's just surprising that you didn't create any of them, Growler. Alright, good. Looks like we got... Oop, there's more entrails there. Grab that. There you go. So yeah, that's a fun game. It's really interesting. It's sort of... I like sci-fi stuff. I really do. And it's sort of interesting in that this is like playing a sci-fi game. Well, it is playing a sci-fi game, but instead of being an adventurer, you're just like a normal person with a normal job, which is... Stupid buckets. They're so easy to tip over by accident. And you have to get so close to them to clean your mob. The bins are the same way. You gotta get so close to a bin in order to... the best trick I can find for doing these is to... The best trick I've been able to find for the buckets is get like this far away and aim for the nearest edge, and that you seem to be able to clean it up okay then. You do have to pay attention to how full your mop gets. And you can tell because the mop, you could tell, gets dirty like that, Growler.
All the wizards in the universe who would like this sort of thing are crazy religious people. Why did Growler have to get stuck with a crazy, talking forever, disembodied voice?
You're just lucky, I guess, Growler.
just wanted a quiet life. Mining gold. Growler's own little gold mine.
Yeah, I think I know how that goes. I mine and my mine, and what's mine is mine. That's a Terry Pratchett quote, by the way, there. I think that is from, let's see, that is from Feet of Clay, which is possibly my most favorite of all of the Discworld books. Love Feet of Clay. I wish there'd been more Guards books like Feet of Clay. Although I really enjoyed Jingle, I sort of feel like Jingle, I don't want to say it ruined. It didn't ruin the Guard series. The Guard series is really still quite good. But it sort of, it changed the character when Vimes became, well, I won't go into what happens in the book, just in case you haven't read it and you want to read it. But it just seemed to me that that book changed things a lot. Let's grab this thing here. Pick up some of these bullet casings. You know, Growler?
Yeah?
We could probably make a lot of janitors really happy by selling blasters to adventurers, so there are bullet casings all over the place for them to pick up.
Growler thinks that's the smartest thing you ever said.
Why, thank you. I think. Bullet casings, we're...
Oh my god, no singing!
Come on, Growler, you like my singing, don't you?
No. Growler don't like any singing. Unless it's about gold.
You like it when girls are singing.
That's different. It's girls.
You know, Growler, I'm getting the impression you're a bit sexist.
Yep, Growler's sexist.
You're proud of it?
Yeah, of course. If we weren't sexist, then how would we get babies?
No, Growler, that's not what sexist means.
What does it mean then?
The bucket! Growler, you and your big fat feet.
At least Growler's got feet.
You know, Growler, that was very unkind. Just because I'm disembodied is no reason to say mean things to me. Maybe I should have picked a taller janitor.
Keep laughing, boy. My axe is around here somewhere.
Don't tip over the bucket.
Over the bucket, Growler. Pick this up, Growler. Pick that up, Growler. Don't knock the thingies on the floor, Growler.
I didn't say anything about you knocking that on the floor.
You were thinking it.
I've recommended the immediate dumping of our last batch. If my analysis is correct, and it always is, we're showing a 23% deficit in purity. It gets worse. The tests show traces of organic compounds, living tissue. I thought maybe it's a dead worker. I mean, accidents happen. But no deaths have been reported, and all staff are accounted for. As soon as the batch has been dumped, I'm recommending security search the tanks, turrets, pipes, and everything. Oh, tanks, tunnels, pipes, and everything. I was wondering why there were any turrets here. Okay. You know, you would think people could pick up after themselves. I mean, how many pop cans and beer cans and Chinese takeout things and crisp packets. There are crisp packets everywhere. I mean, come on, man. If you're going to have a snack, that's fine. I don't even care if you snack on the job. Well, of course, I'm at your boss, so why would I care? But couldn't you at least throw away your crisp packet instead of leaving it for the poor janitor to clean up? Oh, bullet casings. They will be my undoing. It's so easy to knock those things out. Oh dear. Alright, well, since Growler has just knocked over his billionth bucket today, I guess that's what we'll call this a day, and we'll pick this up in our next video. So, if you like the video, and you think Growler is an excellent janitor, please tickle that thumbs up button for me. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Most of all, share it out with your friends. Let's make that 100 subscribers. I'm really looking forward to that. So you folks have a great day. Thanks for joining me. And I really do mean that. I love what I'm doing. This is just great. I'm enjoying this so much. I hope you're enjoying watching the videos. You have fun. Have a great day, and we will see you in our next video. Thanks for watching.